Hello, and welcome to building more Five Nights at Freddy's related buildings in Minecraft. Last time I built Into the Pit, which you can see is behind me. We got Jeff's Pizza and we got Freddy Fazbear's. And today I am building the Dead by Daylight Pizzeria FNAF collab in Minecraft, and I'm so excited for it. I am. It's my favorite pizzeria, I think, in the entire series. So I'm so excited to go. I'm so excited. So let's just go, and let's go into doing it, and we're gonna have fun. And let's go. What are you waiting for? Come on. Come on. Oh God. And there is Dead by Daylight. I mean, look at that. Isn't that awesome? Look, there it is. There's Freddy Fazbear. He's real. That's whoa. Right? Isn't that awesome? I'm really happy. I think this might be one of my favorite things I've ever built. To be entirely honest with you, I think this looks really, really cool. Just from the exterior. Exterior is pretty simple. We got some leaf litter. I updated it to 1.21.8. So that's pretty cool. So I have leaf litter now. I don't know how much. Love the sign. Love the parking lot. Don't love this as much. That's not great. We got the hooks out front. We got the telephone booth. I really like doing all the entity goop. This the red stuff for those uninformed. This is like entity control shit. I don't know. Can I say that? I think I've sworn before. Here is the main lobby. It's very similar to the movie one. We got some nice balloons everywhere. I had to do some player heads just because it kind of looked weird without them. This is very similar to the... oh, excuse me. This is very similar to the movie lobby with the yellow and the bricks and whatnot. They got some posters. This one's a Freddy. The shelf, of course. Kids' drawings, of course. Trash bag. And yeah, and this is the generator. There's only 2 of these in the build. That's what they look like, right? Kind of cool. And here is the main room. Isn't that awesome? I love this. This is the Dead by Daylight pizzeria. I've been stewing over it. I think is probably my favorite pizzeria in the whole Freddy's series. The movie's pretty close. I think this one lacks honestly an office in here would be really cool, but aesthetically, I really like this one. We got all the booths, we got some tables flipped over, a lot of balloons, and of course, the giant hole in the ceiling, which I think is really cool. It's a really cool set piece, and I love it. There's the kitchen. You can order some food, pick it up over here, bring it to your table. Some condiment counters, I guess. I don't know what these are specifically. There's just extra tables off to the side. Some presents around. They're all blue. That's pretty cool. Here's the second generator. This one is the one that would power the main stage if that, worked. It doesn't, because that would be a lot of work, and I don't feel like doing that. Here's another hook. I like the hooks. I think they're okay. Could be better. Could be worse. We got Foxy's Pirate Cove over here. Some tables stacked up. We got his out of order sign laying on the table. Foxy is not in here. He's not allowed. There's a little plush of him though. Isn't that cute? And here's some of the first lockers we get. I quite like this design. They're better when they're not on a slab. They're alright. You can hurdle over these. It's pretty cool. Some stairs, some popcorn machine, another hook. And then you can come right up here. And I adore these. This, I think, is the best thing I've ever done in my life. Look at them. Aren't they beautiful? I mean, you just gotta look at them. We got stripped spruce wood in his chest. You can't get more fancy than that. Bonnie is an inch off the ground. Wonderful. You can get up on the stage, this table. I like that. No, the lights don't work. They got the nice background. I quite like this little background. I think it's pretty cute. And behind there, we got the backstage room. Not my favorite room in the game, in the map, but, it's passable. It's pretty cool. Got like a big door here you can go on through. It's nice. I think it's nice. Some boxes and junk stacked around here. And a light thing. We got a loading dock room. You can hurdle another thing here. A lot of boxes. There's a tree. This is the only tree in the map. No, there's 2 more. They're over there. Excuse me, I lied. Shelving. I'm not sure if this room is green, to be entirely honest with you. This one and the parts and service room. I'm not actually. Ooh, excuse me. I'm not actually sure that they're green. I had a Blender file of the map that I used for reference, but it is pretty consistently wrong with the colors of things, and I don't have just a perfect unlit version of the map. So I think that they're kind of green. It's a little green. We'll look at the exterior more in a little bit. Obviously it is lacking the surrounding trial area, the big yard with all the things out. That is because the Blender map didn't have them. Dead by Daylight maps, I believe, don't work that way. So there wasn't just one big file with the whole map, which is a shame, because I would have loved to put all that in there. If any of you have a way to do that, that'd be really cool, but I kind of doubt that. I've got some dumpsters over here, though. Like, there's a pallet. I didn't point at the pallets here. These are pallets. This is the second really nice room. The parts and service. We got the Blendo, the man, the myth, the legend, I guess. Kind of looks like he's got boobs going on there, but those are saws, probably. We got the animatronic heads over here. I love them. I think they're lovely. I actually had to edit every single one of these individually, if you would believe it. It was too much work. As in I had to change the skins. I didn't make the skins, but I did edit them quite a bit to get some of the features that I wanted. Their eyes are all edited. We got some of the doors. I'll show you the doors later, but they do function, and they're really, really cool, and I'm really happy with these. I can't do it right now at this exact moment because it does not work well with other people around. Not that I think there are any. It's just going off a hunch. Down the hall, we got the hallway here. Everyone's favorite hallway. You can get up into Pirate's Cove from over here. You can see there's a lot of blood on the floor. There's more tables. There's the cupcake. Here's a fun fact. The cupcake is in Dead by Daylight, the map. You don't see it ever. You would expect it to be there. Chica doesn't have it. It's because he pops out of lockers sometimes. So I decided to put him next to one of the lockers, and I think he looks rather cute here. If he wasn't covered in blood, that is. That kind of... a little bit less fun, doesn't it? There's not much in this hallway. There's another locker. There's some phones, I guess, I think. More kids' drawings. I really love this room. Streamers. Piping. There's some pipes up there. That's always cool. Love pipes. There's another door. I had some help, because I don't have Dead by Daylight. There's a little fun fact. I use a Mac, and Macs don't have games. So I had to ask for a little bit of help. The door placement. Get these correct, because again, the Blender map didn't have them. Or pallets, or hooks, or generators. It didn't have a lot of things. Oh, I gotta take a sip from my iconic Cassidy water jug. Give me a minute. I'm in a good mood today. Isn't that nice? We got the vent endo. The mimic, perhaps. Who's to say? Me. It's not the mimic. I say that. We got some more shelving here. I think this is a calendar. I think that's always cool. I like the endo. I like all the armor stand stuff. I've been having, a mild amount of fun with the armor stands. I think they're annoying. They're overly complicated, but I think they look just so, look at that. Look at them. Aren't they beautiful? I think they are so cool, and I'm so happy with them. Over here is the kitchen. Pretty shrimple stuff. A lot of ovens, a lot of this thing, a little counter that you can't grab the napkins from because you have to reach over. That's a napkin holder. In case you're wondering what those were, it's a napkin holder. If you're wondering what that is, that's a napkin holder. Some buckets. I don't like using player heads for detail, to be honest with you. I will, if the props demand it, but feels cheap. A lot of stoves. I couldn't put the little dividing wall in between them, but that's okay. Some pizza boxes. A lot of pizza boxes next to the freezer. There's nothing in the freezer. There's not even anything there. More lockers in here. Some garbage and goo and well, that's probably not good. And there's another way out. There's a lot of way out. There's a lot of ways out of the room, the building. I know. Over here is the bathroom. A lovely bathroom. Another door. The third and final door in the map. There's 7 doors total, but where am I gonna put them, right? That's probably not good. Got some urinals though. Those are fun. Can you believe it, guys? William Afton in his gender-neutral bathroom. This guy's fucking awesome. And over here is the arcade with the ball pit. A beautiful ball pit. There's Freddy Fazbear in there. I'm sure nothing bad happened in there. Surely. Some arcade machines. This is pinball. These are arcade machines over here. Some claw machines. Another one of these. I don't know what these are. They're around. Some vending machines in case you want a snack. And there's Chica up top. Looking not great. I think that's all the rooms on the inside. So let's take a quick peek at the outside. I don't do exteriors frequently. I don't get to. You know, I do a lot of facades. This is a full exterior, and it is. I love it. I think it looks really nice. We got some I don't know, like canisters in here, like gas canisters, I guess. In a little fenced off area. A little bush tree. I think this is like the only one of this in the whole map, so I thought it came out pretty well. It did shading with the leaves. I like it. I think it's cute. Got some more pipes, got some trash, a lot of trash around. Got a locker. There's a bathroom stall door that came off, I guess. Here are the trees. I think this one looks alright, right? I'm no tree expert, but that's a nice looking tree. I would have to argue. This one's okay. This one's not great. Another hook. Got the hooks around. Gotta love a good hook. A lot of leaves. Also, leaves and grime and whatnot. We got a machine of some degree. I'm not entirely sure what. I think it was a vending machine. I don't remember. There's the backstage. There's another pallet right here. Go. Like that. That'd be pretty cool. There's another tree. It's actually the same tree that's over there. The one that I like. I think it looks nice. I think it looks like a tree. That's all you can ask for, really. Kind of lonely in the world, but you know, it is what it is. Sometimes it happens. There's a little entrance into the parts and service you run on out. You're not supposed to be able to do that, but I can because it's Minecraft. Got some cars over here. These ones I actually do like. Not that one. That one's bad. But these cars I think are pretty solid. Could I have done better? Maybe. But I think these are good enough. They don't have wheels. Because they're only 2 blocks tall. But a block higher would look bad, and having wheels would have looked bad. This is the storage room. There's the endoskeleton again. You love him. Another I already pointed that hug out. I don't know. I am so happy with this. I think this is probably my favorite thing I've ever built. In all honesty. It's up there. I think this is really cool. I'm really proud of it. I'd be more proud of it if I had, you know, the rest of the trial, the killer shack over there, and the exits and whatever. And maybe I will eventually, if I can. But for now, I'm rather content with this. I'm very happy with it. I love it, even. I think it's beautiful. I think it's lovely. I simply think it's lovely. Love and joy, guys. Love and joy. Alright, I gotta do this generator now. I have to show you all this. I couldn't do it earlier because I was being chased by the animatronic. But it's safe now. The animatronic's not here, so I can show you. Those, and I'm not sure how many of you have seen the Dead by Daylight collab. I don't know. You're mostly children. But the way that Springtrap works in Dead by Daylight is that doors are placed around the pizzeria, and you can travel between them. You go into the door, it puts you into a little office, and you walk to the next door. It's a little fast travel kind of thing. So, I thought, if I'm gonna go all out and build the pizzeria, I should build the doors. So I have the doors. You saw the doors around. But if I were to click on the door, Springtrap in the game, he punches the little screen on the door that opens up. We're gonna... And oh. You can see I've been given all of these door heads, 1 through 7. There's only 3 doors. I don't have the rest of the building. The trial, anyway. Where to go? I should go to door 2. So I throw door 2. Oh. I am so happy. I am so happy about this. You guys don't even know. Go to door 3. Throw door 3. Dude. And what's even cooler about this is if I grab a bunch of blocks in the old Tory, and I walk through the door, and I go to door 2 again, I get all the blocks back. I get them all back. I have a cold. I don't know if you guys noticed. I've been on a cold this entire video. I'm so happy about this. This is one of my favorite things I've ever done. I did get help. Azbrin Surro done it again. But I had help with knowing what the specific commands were. I knew exactly what I wanted to do with this, and I'm so happy I managed to execute it. With a minor bit of help to tell me how commands worked, because I'm not very smart. And I can show you how the commands work, and I can give myself... what? Why did it do that? What? Why is it doing that? Why is it doing that when I press V? Just automatically pasting. And pushing A deletes. Okay. My chat is broken. Cool. Alright. That's good to know. I'm gonna show you the commands now. Basically, I have, right below the map, use this giant void This is what it is in Dead by Daylight. Is that Springtrap goes to the door and there's a big void. Why? I don't know. I guess you can do that. The doors are all copied directly underneath themselves. They're all white and glowy, and there's the generators in here too. If you wanted to know what those look like if they were white, it's that. And basically, when you push a stone button, hey, here's all the heads I used. When you push the button, it'll detect if you're in a specific range of it, and it'll teleport you right on down, right below here. So basically, how this works, when you push on the button of a door, it'll teleport you down a little bit, and then set off these commands right over here. And this is very, very simple. All this does is clear your inventory, and then give you all the heads, which is all this. This is just giving you the head. None of that is really important. But more importantly, it stores all of your items in your inventory into this chest right here, which I don't have anything, so it didn't store anything. Simple stuff. And then, when you have all of those numbers, all these beautiful number heads, when you throw a certain number, such as this one, which is, you can see, door 1, it sets off these commands, which is starting another set of commands somewhere else. I think is this. Yes, it is. And then also sets a scoreboard. There's a scoreboard set up that when you throw a specific head, it'll set the scoreboard to that number. So if you throw a 3, it'll set the scoreboard to 3. Simple stuff. This just kills all items on the floor. That sets up another chain of commands that gives you back all of your items in the chest. That's what all this is. This is just giving you every single item in the chest. Unnecessary. And then it'll teleport you right into this office here. And then none of these doors work. Nothing's behind these except for this one, which opens up. And then when you stand in there, it'll teleport you based off of your scoreboard. If your score is 1, it'll teleport you to door 1. Score is 2, it teleports to door 2. 3 teleports you nowhere, because every number above 3 does not have a corresponding door. Simple stuff. I explained that well? No. But did I explain it? Kind of. Thank you so much for watching this video. I had a lot of fun with this one, as you can tell. I kind of raced through it because I was really, really happy with how it turned out, and I'm in a good mood today. I ad-lib these, I make these up as I go. So that's how you can tell I'm actually quite excited about this build. I really like it. I think this is my favorite. It's up there. Certainly up there. So thank you for watching this video. I will see you in the next one. And I can't jump off of anything. So goodbye.
They don't know I'm P100, Steve.